Well, hello there. If you're new here, make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and ding the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. We're going to be braiding today because we had a show. Let's put the camera on the other side. We had a show this weekend, so then that means that Oreo's braids were taken out when we got home. And now I have to put them back in so I can ride, because he has very long hair and he's being very impatient. Very impatient. There he is. Oreo, you can entertain them while I go get your stuff to braid. Okay, Oreo's going to entertain you. So just see what he's doing and make sure he doesn't get in any trouble. I'll be right back. Just have to get a brush. And he's going to paw on the floor because it's an Oreo special. All right, I hope you're making sure he's not getting into trouble. All right, good. So you made sure he didn't get into trouble. All right, so let's brush him and get my little stool because I am vertically challenged. Got my brushes. And we're gonna put his braids in. So tomorrow, my horse show video goes live. So for anybody joining us, check out tomorrow's video. Yes. And he's been out, so he's had his hair down. Yes, you've had your hair down. Just flying free in the wind, doing a Fabio. Yes, you've been doing a Fabio. Yes. Oh, he loves his braiding. He likes his regular braids. He gets quite surly, snarky, annoyed when I do his show braid because you have to put it in pretty snug, and he doesn't like that. Hi, thanks for joining us. If you're new here, I'm Ginger. I'm an adult amateur rider. This is my 5-year-old steed. He's a PRE, Pure Race España, or Andalusian. And we just had a show this weekend, and we are showing first level in dressage. So I'm also a disabled veteran, and the horses are a big part of, you know, my veteran therapy, unless he's doing that, because, you know, he's a young boy. He has opinions. But anyway, I'm putting his mane back in. You can see his mane is very long. It's about 2 feet long, and it's very difficult to ride when you have a 2-foot long mane wrapped in your hands. So I put him into braids. He has individual braids. There's usually, I think, 7, generally about 7 braids. And that way I can keep his hair out of my reins. So how are all you guys doing today? Thanks for coming. If you have any questions or you want to say hi to Oreo, feel free. I generally try to start at the top. You can see I have to get on the stool because, you know, I'm small, to put his braids in. And actually I need my little, I have this little hair thing that holds the hair out of the way. It's for people. I don't even know what it's called, hair clip or something. This little deal. And so anyway, I put this in his mane to hold the hair out of the way, so I can get his, see, he's like, and I want a show braid. So yeah, he's a little opinionated. You know, he has thoughts. Yes, you have thoughts. I put hay here so he can eat the hay while I do his mane, but he wants to, he wants to be rude instead. Hey, come here, come here, come here. And he just, you know, has these opinions. Hey. And then I choose to ignore them. So anyway, I was saying I am a disabled veteran. I'm an Air Force veteran. And husband is off riding with it's a veteran's ride today. He's riding his Harley Davidson trike with the other veterans today. I think they're going up into the mountains or something today. And I've been doing some chores. Got a few more things to do. We have rain coming, so anytime we have rain coming here in California, it's like you have to go run around and make sure that stuff is covered and you have stuff put away and, you know, all the things. So this is what I do is I put in individual braids for his regular daily look. But when we're at a show, we do one big braid. We call it a running braid down the top of his mane. And but his daily ones are about this size. And like I said, we do about 6 or 7. And he's not too bad with these. We do them all the time. It's the running braid he gets annoyed at because you have to pull it kind of tight. These I don't pull so tight. And then tomorrow, hey, shh, we're actually going to ride today after I get his braids done. And then tomorrow, shh, we have a lesson. Come on, get up here. Tomorrow we have a lesson with our coach. We've been trying to do 2 lessons a week to make sure that his training is going in the right direction. And you'll have to, well, excuse you, you'll have to watch my video tomorrow. My video from the show goes live tomorrow, and I don't want to spoil it, so you're going to have to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and ding the bell. If you go to my community page, you can click the notify me on the video. It's linked there on the community page for you. And it goes live tomorrow morning, California time. So if you're on the East Coast, you got a couple hours. But yeah, check out the show video from this weekend, and all will be revealed. So anyway, this weekend was our last show of the 2025 season. It's actually the first scores for the 26th season. So you'll have to watch the video in order to find out how that played out. And our next shows are going to be in January. So we have shows planned for January, March, June, and September. We may show in April. April, May, depending on if we need scores, qualifying scores for the things that we're qualifying for next year. So we may need an extra show, but we're just gonna see how we do in January and March. I'm hoping in January we can have most of everything done. I'm hoping. And that way we can maybe move up a level. So we just started showing, we've dabbled a little bit in first level this last spring, summer. And he was struggling. We were struggling with a lot of the basics. So we worked on that all year. He went to boot camp for a month in May to June, because he was very naughty. And he had some work to make him less naughty. He's doing very good right now. He's being pleasant. He's not exploding and telling me off. He's listening to what I'm asking him to do. It's quite nice. So a lot of people don't like to ride baby horses because they go through these phases. I like riding baby horses, so that way I know what he knows. So like if I make a mistake, I know what I did, and then I know, how to fix the mistake. Yes, because Mom makes mistakes. Yes, I do. And you make mistakes too. You're not going to bite me, are you? Uh-oh, he's going to lick me. Sometimes he does a stealth bite, so, He lures you in and he goes, "Oh, I'm just being sweet," and crunch. But no, he's usually pretty good. So he'll be 6 next year. So he's maturing now. He's becoming a mature boy, and he's doing quite well. He's very talented, and everybody keeps telling me these horses that are really talented, naturally talented, they're a bit more of a challenge to develop, but it's well worth it in the end. And I can already see the work that we've put in to get past some of the challenges is really paying off. So, got 3 done. Got 3 more to go. So we're getting there. But yeah, he's doing really good. He is, like I said, he's 5 years old. He is a Mother's Day foal. So he will be 6 in May. So we'll be hopefully finishing some qualifications before he turns 6. And I'm hoping that we can start doing some more of the big boy stuff. So in dressage, you know, the tips and tricks are the flying changes, piaffe, passage, pirouettes. So we're already schooling some of the canter pirouette. So that is a very big boy movement because they have to take weight behind on their bum. They have to kind of sit, take the weight, and then rotate the front shoulders around the hind legs. So it's a movement that requires quite a bit of strength, and he finds it quite easy. So we've got that. We're just starting to try to build a little cadence into the trot to eventually get the passage, the fancy trot. And I'm not sure when we're going to start doing some schooling for the piaffe, but he should really kind of be starting that. It's better to start them by 5 years of age to start the piaffe because it's harder for them as they get older. Some of them never get a piaffe. And if you watch some, especially US shows, you'll see the horses come to the piaffe and they just stand there or they just stop and there's no piaffe. And that could be because they were not able to develop a piaffe. They never got it. They never got the horse to understand the movement because it is different than the passage. I thought the passage was used to develop the piaffe, but the passage is a different action than the piaffe. The piaffe, they have to, again, sit back on their hind legs and take weight. So those are the advanced movements, in dressage that eventually we'll be doing. So if you follow along on the channel, you can watch Oreo start to learn how to do some of these more advanced movements in the next couple of years as he's learning stuff. And then we've got baby Duende. Duende's 2 years old. I've had him since he was a weanling, since he was a foal. I got him last summer. And he is just starting with his basic education. We've started putting the surcingle and the pad on. I'll do a video of him pretty soon because he'll be doing a lot of basics over the winter. Moving towards getting him to be backed next winter. So he's got a year. I just want to make sure we're getting all of the basics taught as we go. So you can see here his mane is looking pretty. We got a bunch of these braids in. And we're just cruising right along. But yeah, I forgot that I needed to braid him, so I came out and I went, oh shoot, I need to braid him before I can ride him. Because the mane is so long, it just gets tangled up in the reins. It's not ideal to ride with that much mane hanging out. So that's why they wear the braids. And most PREs, especially stallions, they have really long manes. Some of them are longer than his, and they're always kept in braids. It allows the hair to stay you know, to stay nice and long and it doesn't break off. So, and of course you can ride when you got the braids in, which is quite nice. Some people do cut the mane. I'm not a fan. I like to keep the breed pure. Even though he is a gelding, he's not a stallion, I do like to keep the braids in and keep the long mane because that's the way he should look. He should look the part, right? Yes. So I got 2 more to do, and then we can start tacking up, and then we can ride. So it doesn't take long. It only takes usually about 15 minutes, maybe 20 tops, to get the braids done. And then the braids stay in for about 2 weeks before I put new braids in. So they last about that long. If he's rubbing or Duende's chewing on them or something, then I'll change them sooner. But generally we get about 2 weeks out of the braids. So it's not a tremendous amount of work. He's enjoying his alfalfa. Yeah, you decided to eat the alfalfa where we're standing here. Occupy yourself in a constructive way. Yes, instead of being a naughty boy. You decided to use your good energy. So, anyway, so this is how we spend our days off. This is how we spend our afternoons. Visiting with our horses, doing chores, farm life. But, yeah, I like keeping the braids in. I don't mind doing the braids either. I find it quite relaxing. I don't know. I guess it's like, you know, people like to braid hair for other people. Same thing, I guess. You get instant gratification when you get the braids in and they all look all pretty. All right, last one. Last one. Put that, missed. I missed. No 2 points for me. So anyway, we're almost done, and then we're going to go ride. It's a little overcast because, like I said, we've got rain coming, I think, tomorrow night. It's supposed to be, I think, tomorrow night. But then rain like Thursday and sometime this weekend. So got a few days of rain coming, which is good because we're not irrigating anymore. And the grass is all growing like crazy. So we're going to have to get the drone up and get some video of the farm. I haven't done drone video in a couple years. We should probably get the drone up and do that. One of these days I want to get the drone up and have it video when I'm riding from above, because I think that'd be kind of cool. I've seen people do it. He doesn't seem to be too bothered by the noise of the drone, so one of these days I'm going to see if I can get husband down here to put the drone up. We've got a couple of drones. The more recent drone that we have is a FPV drone. What is it? Personal, I don't know. You can see what it's doing from the little thing that you got. I don't fly the drone, so I don't know, but it's supposed to be a good drone. It's got good video quality. All right, braids are done, just like that. Braids are done. You guys have any questions? I haven't been watching the chat because I've been braiding. So hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. Don't forget the thumbs up thing and the subscribe thing. It helps the channel. We're trying to get to 3,000 and, you know, that sort of thing. And I've got a couple videos coming soon for a product that I've been testing. I took it to the horse show and it worked really well, and my team was having a good time with it. They couldn't believe how good the audio was, how much it was picking up sound in the barn. So that was really cool. And so we had a lot of fun with it. And then I've got another product that I've been testing also. So anyway, those videos will be coming out eventually. But yeah, so I am going to get him tacked up. I'm going to go out and ride. So if you haven't already done so, go check out some of the videos on our site, on my channel. Again, the video from the show is going to be up tomorrow, so you don't want to miss that one. And then we'll just have some training videos with Duende. Most of the training with Oreo is going to be stuff that I record and I don't always publish. I don't think most people kind of know what we're doing, so I did do some videos on explaining what the movements were and why we do them. So, you know, you can look at those videos too. They're on my channel. Go look in my videos. They're short. They're like 5 minutes each. So it'll give you something to look at and understand why we do what we do. But all right. So I appreciate you coming. Enjoy the rest of your Veterans Day. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my Veterans Day as a veteran. And we're going to go ride my steed. So thanks for coming.